Hey everyone, this is Alex from Team 3000 Realty. I'm recording from my home office from Nanaimo. In this video, I'd like to review latest recent statistics and updates on real estate market in Nanaimo. Some of the realtors, some of the agents took some time off during the month of March, April. That was the time when people supposed to be at home, spend time with their families, spend some time in quarantine, do some social distancing, and pretty much reduce the spread of the COVID, the virus. I think community has done great. I think families and friends I knew, they were sitting at home, spending some time at home with the families, and that's why we got out with the good results, and people are now socializing a little more. Things are opening up, which is pretty good to see. So anyhow, I'm back in business, very active. Lots of activity on the market today. A lot of my buyers, they re-energized. They are trying to search for new homes, and I wanted to share some stats with you to make thoughtful, wise decisions on your real estate needs. I'll agree and disagree with some of the statistics, and I'll give you my thoughts on the market that may or the risks that may realize on the market down the road this year and beginning of 2021. So let's go. Number one, I'd like to review the monthly statistics package from VIREB, Vancouver Real Estate Board, Vancouver Island Real Estate Board. That's the board I work with. Their latest statistics release was for May 2020. The main highlights from this release was this, and I'm going to read this to you. So last month, 246 single-family homes sold on MLS compared to 189 homes in April 2020. The sales have picked up in the month of May, a lot more activities in the month of May. They even recorded the raise in average price for single-family homes during the month of May, but that's, I guess, in my opinion, due to very low inventory in the market. Let's see further. Sales of apartments decreased by 56% year over year, but were significantly higher than in April. So again, a lot more sales and activity we experienced during May versus April. 44 properties changed in hands compared to 17 previous months. So 44 apartments were recorded sold during the month of May, comparing to 17 during the month of April. Townhouse sales dropped by 70% year over year, but rose 65% from April. Again, big increase in sales activity. Very high activity on the market for single-family homes. There's a very low inventory, and more competition for condo market. Me specifically, I work with the clients for the range of homes anywhere between $400,000 up to $600,000. That's my expertise, my biggest knowledge on the market for those homes. And I work primarily with the investor type of clients. I do serve others, but my main focus, my expertise with the working with the investors. They buy homes with or without the suites. Some buying the flip properties, but again, that's the price range I'm working with, and I can tell that the activity in that price range is insane. Maybe that's the properties I look at, but every home I looked at with my clients, or every home I was interested in, they were sold in a matter of days. The activity is very high at the moment. We've experienced a number of bidding wars, multiple offers. We're actually experiencing that every second day. There's another forecast release from BCREA that hit my email lately, British Columbia Real Estate Association, where they speak about the following. So MLS residential sales in the province are forecast to decline 21%, to approximately 61,000 units this year, compared to 77,000 units in last year in 2019. And they say that they're forecasting the MLS residential sales are forecast to increase by 45% to 88,000 units sold in 2021. They're also saying here that the average MLS price will increase 1.8% this year by the end of this year, and they forecast the further increase by 4.6% in 2021. I was a little surprised to see these numbers, though I'm sure Korea knows better than me. I'm just saying that it's a little too optimistic. I hope it stays this way, then I'll have more business. My clients will be more happy seeing some appreciation of their homes. But I think it's a little too optimistic. I think we have to consider the following factors that will influence the market negatively in the near future, and I'm talking about September, October, November, maybe beginning of the 2021. These are the things that worries me at the moment, and that's why I'm a little uncertain about the upcoming market changes at the end of this year, 2021, also in the beginning of 2021. Number one, today dynamics in the market is mainly fueled by very low interest rates. Interest rates are historically low. You can get fixed mortgages for your primary residence as low as 2.4, 2.5%. You can go as low as 2.1, 2.2% on flexible or on variable rates. Again, I'm not an expert. I suggest you call your mortgage specialists, call your banks to discuss with them interest rates. I have a number of the very good specialists in my pocket. I can share their contact information with you. I only work with the best in the market, with the people who's been to the industry for many years, have great experience, and working for large reputable firms. So if you need that type of network, just ask me. I think the demand is way higher than supply at the moment for certain types of properties, for certain areas in BC, for certain price range, not everything, because if you're talking about the $1 million homes or above the $1 million price range, that's where the game is a little different. A lot of people fear upcoming changes. A lot of people, I think a number of people fear the loss of employment, so they're using their mortgage pre-approvals and mortgage qualifications to purchase something as soon as they can and buy something in a fear of upcoming inflation. I think it's a lot of fear that fueling the demand in the market at the moment. So those are the things that impact the market at the moment. The next 5 things will potentially negatively impact the market. I think those are, for me, the negative risks impact the market in the near future. Number 1, unemployment rates. Unemployment rates rose to 13.4%. That's a huge unemployment rates for BC. I think it will impact the market negatively. At the moment, we don't see that effect because people are getting financial aids, and that's number 3 on my list. Families getting financial aids of $2,000 per family member if they were employed or they had an income in 2019 and they lost the income due to COVID. That's a significant aid to have, and when that runs out, people have to start paying their mortgages. This also goes for tenants that are paying their rents. Number 2 on my list was mortgage deferrals. I think mortgage deferrals at the moment it's pretty significant, though British Columbia didn't defer as much as other provinces. I think 5 or 6 times less than other provinces. This will still impact the market when those mortgage deferrals due, and when people who lost employment, lost income, they have to start paying their mortgages. We may see some people not being able to afford them. CMHC new rules and policies. This came out very recently. They're changing the rules. I hope they still not going to change some of them, and maybe they're testing the market in response to their new changes. But so far the information is they're changing the rules to down payments. I think the properties priced under $500,000, you can still purchase it with 5% down payment. Anything above $500,000 range, you're required to pay minimum 10% down payment. That's number one. They're changing the credit score qualifying points to 680 points versus 600 in the past for at least one family member. And I think the fifth factor that may negatively impact the market is the ban on evictions. Ban on evictions for tenants will have an impact on the real estate market. Some of the tenants may take advantage of this ban. Some may take risks by not paying landlords, which I don't see happen in the Nanaimo area, at least throughout my network, my contacts and colleagues in business. I do run my own rental homes, and so far all my tenants are paying very well. I think it's largely because of the size of the community. So I don't think a lot of people would take advantage of this ban as they do in larger cities. So at the moment, people say market has recovered, economy is recovering, and real estate market is booming and increasing into the future. I say it is the truth so far as of today, but there are factors to influence the market negatively in the near future, and we cannot ignore them. We cannot ignore the fact that unemployment rates increased. We cannot ignore the fact that people defer their mortgages. We cannot ignore the financial aids. We cannot ignore new CMHC rules that will play the role in the market in a very near future, and the ban on evictions. There are some other factors to influence the market, and again, the markets in BC, they vary from area to area. What happens on mainland might not happen on the island, and in my opinion, again, this is just me speaking, being optimist. I think the Vancouver Island will get even more demand for real estate in the next 6-12 months or up to 2 years. I think we'll be seeing more demand rising for Vancouver Island real estate. Nanaimo specifically, because Nanaimo is still one of the most affordable housing throughout BC. I think there will be a movement from mainland. Again, main reason will be the house affordability. The factors that will play a role in the near future is the options to work remotely or working from home on your computers. As soon as younger families with children they get that opportunity, they'll be looking elsewhere outside Vancouver where the rents are cheaper, where the homes are cheaper, where they can afford more for their money by keeping their income from the employers, like from their employment, but working remotely. So optimist in me saying that Nanaimo market and Vancouver Island market in general will have high demand, even if somewhere else in BC and across the country, like on a national level, the markets may experience some drop. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be a little more active on my social media, sharing more statistics and data from about real estate in the upcoming month. Yeah, that's it for today. Enjoy your shopping out there. Purchase a home for your family. I think owning a home is a very different experience than renting a home. Whether you purchase real estate to like a home to live there or make an investment, I still think this is one of the best areas to invest your money in. Have a great day, be healthy, enjoy the summer, and stay tuned. Bye.